Hi guys, for the 17th time, welcome back. I decided to make another video because what else do we all have to do? We're at home with the corona. Well, I don't got it, but you know. So I wanted to make a video about girl talk, change my scenery to the living room so we could all be more cuddled up together. No, but the video is about, let me tell you what the topic is because I made bullet points. The topic is you are enough. I know some of you are probably watching this like, I know, but I'm sure you don't. No, I feel like that's something that everybody struggles with. Like, I struggle with it too. I think it's the society that we live in. Like, you should all look like this. You should all have all this money. You should all have this car. You should all have all these things. And that's not even reality. And it shouldn't even be a reality. I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we're doing and how far we've come because there's always someone doing more. And that was really brought to my attention the other day when I started my women's daily devotional. Well, not women's, it was like a Bible devotional. My sister just finished it and it was about comparison. And I was like, oh, this seems interesting. I should do it. And as soon as I started, it resonated with me. And I was like, well, I said I was going to be more transparent on my channel, so I should share what I got from it with people, right? So, it was basically about comparing yourself. It's just not good, but it's something that we all do. Sorry. We compare ourselves to people to feel better, and sometimes when we compare ourselves to people, we feel worse. Like, so let's say me, for instance. This is not me, but let's just say I compare myself to Chiquita, and I feel like I have a Range Rover and Chiquita has a Corolla, and so I'm doing okay, right? I feel a sense of pride, which is not good because that's shady. You have to be better than somebody to feel value in yourself. That's not cool. And also the latter of the two, right? So I compare myself to Diane, or let me give you another name. I say that all the time. I can compare myself to Kelly, and Kelly already has her master's degree, and I don't even have my bachelor's degree yet, and so I feel less than. I feel like no matter how much I've already done, I'm not good enough. What I've been doing isn't good enough because it hasn't come to me like Kelly. Like, I'm not as good as Kelly. So that's why it's not a good thing to compare ourselves. But I feel like that is the constant society that we live in. We see all of people's successes and none of the struggle that they went through, and nor do we acknowledge what we've done, you know? So I don't think that it's anything wrong with not being complacent. You absolutely shouldn't be complacent. But you shouldn't feel like what you've done this far isn't good enough or isn't good, because you should pat yourself on the back for how far you've come. I've come a long way. Like, granted, I don't have my degree yet, but I remember a time when I couldn't even finish a semester without withdrawing from all my classes, you know? I can remember a time where life was very, very much different for me. Like, I remember a time when, you know how you get paid 2 times a month? I had to save both of those checks to pay my rent. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't really saving my checks. I was just waiting until I got the second check and paying my rent and getting a 3-day notice every month, you know. And that might seem small to some people, but compared to where I am now, like, that's a success story, you know. So I feel like we should all give ourselves credit for like the progress that we've made in life thus far. But I mean, it's just hard. I feel like it's hard for me too, like coming from like an LVN standpoint. I get so tired of telling people that I'm a nurse, because as soon as you say I'm a nurse, they say, oh, are you an RN? And when you say no, they be like, oh, but you working towards your RN, right? As though being an LVN isn't good enough. Like, it is good enough. I want to be an RN too, but there's no need to disrespect the profession that I'm in now. I do a lot of things. LVNs do a lot of things. You know, we are capable of doing a lot of things. We are intelligent, you know, but there's just like this standard, like you must be an RN if you're a nurse. And it's really disrespectful to the people who aren't, you know. But so those are things that I struggle with. I'm not going to even lie about it. That I struggle with that all the time. Even to the point where in my last video I said, okay, well, since I'm not getting into RN school, then I should go and get my bachelor's in something else. And I agree, I should, because I don't like idle time. But recently it got bad to the point where, so I wanted to go to a specific program because it was inexpensive and it was respectable and it seemed like something that I wanted to do. Well, I don't have enough credits to get into that program right now. Honestly, it'll probably be another 2 semesters before I can get into that program. And today I was just like, that's not good enough. Nope, I'm just gonna go somewhere else that I can start right now because I need to be doing something right now. And I don't care how much it costs. You know, I pay $30,000, you know, because I just want to get it over and I want to get done with it. I'm 32. Like, I don't want to just keep getting older and I don't even have my degree. And then I had to catch myself like, you have to go give these people $30,000 for a piece of paper to feel like you're good enough, to feel like you're accomplished when you've done so much more, you've grown so much. Like, does that even make sense? And that's when I was like, I need to make this video. Like, I need to tell people, like, you're good enough. Like, don't let society make you feel like you're good enough just because you don't measure up to today's social norms. Like, so what? Like, you know, anybody will tell you whenever somebody talks to me about what somebody has or something about somebody on Instagram or where somebody's doing that in comparison to them, I'll be the first one to say something negative. Like, she probably bankrupt, or like her purse is probably ain't real, or, you know, just something like that. Just because, and not to be a negative Nancy, but just because everything ain't always what it seems like. You think people be doing stuff, they don't be doing nothing. You be doing more than them. Like, I have this friend that has a regular job and they always compare themselves to people that don't have regular jobs. And like, but they go to work every day. Like, they're a hard worker. Like, they have integrity in everything. And they compare themselves to these other people and they're like, yeah, well, you know, I'm doing okay, but I mean, I ain't on so-and-so status. And I just be like, you probably got more money than so-and-so. So-and-so was taking pictures on Instagram with all this stuff, and he is waiting for his girlfriend to give him his money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just saying, like, those are the kind of things that happen. Like, we compare ourselves to people. And the whole time, like, we probably got more money than them. We're probably more wrapped tight than them and everything, you know? So it's like, don't compare yourself. Don't feel like you're not enough. You're enough. Like, if you wrote down what you're doing now and what you was doing 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure you'll feel like, okay, like, good. I'm not saying stop. I'm not saying be stagnant there. I'm saying give yourself a pat on the back. Like, I have a friend that constantly feels like what they're doing is not enough. And I'd be like, girl, you got going on. Like, you're tripping, you know? Like, but I think that it's really important for me to say this. And it's honestly really important for you guys to all feel like this. Because if you don't truly believe it for yourself, all it takes is for one person to come around and rock your boat, and then you be questioning everything around you. It takes just one person to come around you and say, oh, you doing this, I was doing this, and that, and then you out here doubting yourself. Like, nah, you're good enough. Like, somebody might be in a different space in their life, but that don't mean that they're ahead of you. And even if they are ahead of you, don't be checking where nobody else in life worry about you, and then you don't even have to worry about those things. Those things they aren't even a factor, because it's like, I'm doing me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm running my own race at my own pace, you know? But I just wanted to tell you guys that you guys are good enough. And you guys want to hear another story? Okay, here's another story. This is girl talk, right? Okay, so like 3 years ago, I was supposed to get a BBL. I put my $1,000 deposit down and everything. But then like 3 weeks before, I got hecka scared. I was like, I don't want to die just because I want a big butt. And Cause I was, you know how it be, you start researching, you get on YouTube, and I was seeing how all these girls was dying and stuff, and it was like, you're 15 million times more likely to die from a BBL than any other surgery. So I was terrified. Like, I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to get it. Cause I was like, just my luck, I go get a BBL and I die behind trying to be vain, and then boom, my son don't got no mama. Like, you know? So, my mom was like, no, nothing's gonna happen to you. So I was like, okay, here's my compromise. I was like, I'll get lipo. I'm not getting my butt done. Like, you know, because at the time I had gained heck of weight. I was big. So I was like, all right, whatever, just get the lipo. So I just got the lipo because also, too, I felt like I don't have to look like everybody else to be beautiful, right? Like, I don't have to have the video girl body to have a nice body. You can be skinny and have a nice body. You can be wide and have a nice body. You could be whatever and have a nice body. Like I feel like we all, but me personally, I feel like I want to break those social norms, right? That standard, like, this is what you have to look like. You have to do this. You have to do that. Because, like, that's not realistic and it's unoriginal. So anyway, I only ended up getting lipo. I didn't get my butt done because it's okay to not have a big old 36, 24, 36 body and still be okay. Don't get me wrong. From time to time, it still crosses my mind. Like, I want to go get my body done. But then I just have to be like, no, you enough. Like, you know? So that's all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so y'all get the notifications when I make new videos, because I'm going to try to be more consistent. Thanks, guys.